Welcome back to Carverse. Today we're exploring a rebirth that no one expected, but every enthusiast is talking about, the 2026 Jaguar E-Type. A car that once defined elegance, speed, and British automotive excellence has returned, and it's every bit as breathtaking as its 1960s predecessor. Jaguar hasn't just revived a name, they've rekindled a legend with cutting-edge engineering and timeless design. This isn't just a car, it's a statement of what happens when heritage and innovation shake hands. Right off the bat, the new E-Type arrests your attention. It carries unmistakable DNA from the original, with elongated proportions, a sensually curved body, and a silhouette that could only belong to a Jaguar. The front is dominated by a low-slung bonnet, stretching long and wide like the classic Series 1. It features subtle hood bulges and functional heat extractors, hinting at the beast that lies beneath. The oval grille is framed in brushed chrome, a nod to the past, but flanked by sleek matrix LED headlights that provide a modern flair without sacrificing the car's old-school charm. The bodywork is a sculpted masterpiece, smooth, fluid, and devoid of unnecessary creases. Jaguar's designers made a conscious decision to avoid the aggressive angles found in most modern sports cars. Instead, they've opted for elegance. The waistline is low and pure, the side profile graceful. Flush door handles slide out only when needed, maintaining the uninterrupted flow of the car's design. The rear fenders bulge subtly, suggesting power without shouting it. And at the rear, those iconic round taillights have been reinterpreted as slim, circular LED rings nestled into a gently curved tailgate, with dual exhaust outlets tucked beneath a modest diffuser. Perhaps the most surprising thing is that the 2026 E-Type isn't purely an electric car, not yet. Jaguar gives buyers a choice. The base model comes with a 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-six, tuned to deliver 410 horsepower and 390 lb-ft of torque. It's refined and fast, offering a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of just under 4.8 seconds. But for purists and performance addicts alike, there's the SVR version, and that's where things get wild. This flagship model packs a 5.0-liter supercharged V8, putting out a ferocious 575 horsepower and 516 lb-ft of torque. It rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds and tops out north of 190 miles per hour, all while delivering a spine-tingling roar that echoes through the chassis. The V8 feels like the true spiritual successor to the original E-Type's legendary straight-six and V12 power plants. It's visceral, aggressive, and wholly intoxicating. Paired with an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission, shifts are lightning quick and butter smooth, though paddle shifters give you full manual control when desired. Jaguar also includes dynamic drive modes that alter steering weight, throttle response, suspension stiffness, and exhaust tone. Whether you're cruising through the countryside or tearing through switchbacks, the E-Type adapts to your every mood. Handling is sharp, composed, and delightfully balanced thanks to a 50-50 weight distribution and aluminum-intensive chassis. The steering is electric but tuned for feedback, with just enough resistance to give the car a tactile, mechanical feel. On twisty roads, it dances with agility and grace, while active dampers keep the body flat and planted. The all-new E-Type may have luxury in its veins, but it's no grand tourer. This is a true driver's car, with a soul that comes alive at speed. Step inside, and the cabin is where Jaguar really blends heritage with cutting-edge luxury. The dashboard design is minimalistic but elegant, with twin stitched leather arches flowing into the center stack. Every surface is wrapped in premium materials. Windsor leather, real aluminum, open-pore wood, or optional carbon fiber. The classic twin-gauge cluster is reimagined as a 12.3-inch digital display that can be customized to show retro-style dials or a modern performance layout, depending on your preference. In the center is a 13.2-inch curved touchscreen that floats elegantly above the dash, running Jaguar's latest Pivi Pro system. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, integrated Amazon Alexa, and a dedicated driving telemetry suite for tracking lap times, G-forces, and real-time performance stats. The interface is quick, responsive, and beautifully skinned to match the vehicle's upscale aesthetic. Even the climate controls feature knurled dials with digital displays inside, a satisfying blend of analog feel and digital function. The seats are a standout, low-slung, deeply bolstered, and trimmed in quilted leather with contrast piping and optional embossed headrests. They're heated, ventilated, and offer 16-way adjustability. Jaguar even offers an optional heritage color palette, with interior tones like British racing green and biscuit tan. The result is a cockpit that feels classic yet forward-thinking, intimate yet airy thanks to a large panoramic roof that floods the space with natural light. Despite being a performance coupe, the E-Type remains usable. There's adequate headroom, decent shoulder space, and even a usable trunk, 7.5 cubic feet, enough for weekend bags or a couple of soft golf cases. The rear hatch opens wide and closes electronically, and there's a hidden storage compartment beneath the cargo floor for tools or valuables. As for rear seats, there are none. The Jaguar stuck to the two-seat configuration, in keeping with the spirit of the original. Jaguar also didn't skimp on technology and safety. Every E-Type comes standard with adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, a surround view camera system, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. An optional head-up display projects speed, NAV instructions, and gear selection right onto the windshield. You also get over-the-air updates, connected car features, and a fully digital key system that allows unlocking and starting from your smartphone or smartwatch. But for all this performance and craftsmanship, what about the price? Jaguar positioned the 2026 E-Type in the premium sports car segment, starting at $93,000 for the base inline-six model. That gets you the stunning design, solid power, and a rich list of standard features. Step up to the E-Type V8 SVR, and the price climbs to around $129,000, a premium, yes, but one that places it in line with offerings from Porsche, Aston Martin, and even high-spec Corvettes. And when you consider the exclusivity, design, and history baked into the E-Type, it starts to feel like a value play for the true enthusiast. A limited first edition will also be available, capped at 2,026 units globally, to mark the rebirth of this iconic nameplate. It comes with exclusive color options, serialized badging, commemorative plaques, and bespoke interior combinations. Jaguar expects demand to be high, and collectors are already circling. So, what does it all add up to? The 2026 Jaguar E-Type is more than just a nostalgic revival, it's a tour de force. It honors the past, but refuses to live in it. It combines a sculptural, unmistakable form with brutal performance, all wrapped in a luxurious, modern package that feels as good to sit in as it does to drive. Whether you're a longtime Jaguar loyalist or a newcomer drawn by its seductive lines, the E-Type offers something that few cars today can: emotion. It's a car that turns heads on every street corner, not because it's trying too hard, but because it simply exudes presence. It's the kind of machine you walk away from, then turn back for a second glance. It makes you want to drive more, explore more, and enjoy every second behind the wheel. In an era where so many performance cars feel robotic or over-engineered, the E-Type reminds us that driving is still an art form, and this is a masterpiece. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, right here on Carverse.